On this video we're taking a look at our NBA parlay for the games that are happening on Thursday, March 24, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is Memphis Grizzlies vs Indiana Pacers. Memphis Grizzlies for the win. And here is why. The Indiana Pacers are averaging 110.7 points on 46.1% shooting and allowing 113.4 points on 47.4% shooting. Malcolm Brogdon is averaging 19.1 points and 5.9 assists, while Buddy Hield is averaging 19 points and 5.5 rebounds. Tyrese Haliburton is the third double-digit scorer and Chris Duarte is grabbing 4.1 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 34% from beyond the arc and 76.1% from the free throw line. The Indiana Pacers are allowing 36.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.9 rebounds per game. The Grizzlies have won 5 of their last 6 games and 7 of their last 8 home games. They are one of the best defensive teams in the league, especially at home where they are scoring more than 115 points per game. They played better in their last 3 games, scoring more than 120 points per game, while making 49% of their shots and 41% of their three-pointers. They are one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the league, grabbing more than 14 offensive boards per game, which will give them plenty of second-chance opportunities. They also do a good job protecting the ball, turning it over less than 13 times per game at home. The Pacers played well in recent games, but they struggle on the road, where they have lost 8 of their last 11 games. They don't play well defensively, and they played worse in their last 3 games, giving up more than 115 points per game, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Grizzlies. The Pacers usually play well offensively, but they aren't as efficient on the road, scoring less than 110 points per game, while making 44% of their shots. They don't rebound the ball as well as the Grizzlies and they were very careless with the ball in their last 3 games. The Grizzlies force a lot of turnovers and lock down opponents at home, where they are giving up 107 points per game, so don't expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Pacers. Go with Memphis to cover the spread. Our second parlay pick is Milwaukee Bucks vs Washington Wizards. Milwaukee Bucks -12. And here is why. The Washington Wizards have been in a terrible slump as they've lost 7 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back in this one after getting thrashed by the Rockets in a 115-97 road loss on Monday. Kristaps Porzingis led the team with 22 points, 13 rebounds and 5 blocks. Rui Hachimura added 16 points, while Corey Kispert and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope each scored 13 points. As a team, the Wizards shot just 41% from the field and 6 of 29 from the three-point line as they exploded for 39 points in the first quarter to lead by as many as 23 points, but they couldn't keep up the pace and managed just 34 points in the second half to lose big in the end as they had no answer for the Rockets' Christian Wood, who drained a career-high 8 three-pointers. The Bucks are second in the league in scoring offense with 115.1 points per game on the season. Milwaukee is second in rebounding by pulling down 46.9 boards per contest, while the team is 19th by dishing out 23.7 assists per game. The Bucks are 16th in the league in scoring defense as they allow 111.1 points per contest this season. Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading Milwaukee with 29.7 points, 11.6 rebounds and 5.8 assists per contest this season. Chris Middleton chips in 20.4 points plus 5.4 rebounds along with 5.4 assists a night, while Jrue Holiday contributes 18.5 points plus 6.7 assists a contest. Pat Connaughton, 10.2 points, Grayson Allen, 11.2 points, Bobby Portis, 15 points, 9.1 rebounds, Langston Galloway, Serge Ibaka and Jordan Nwora, 7.6 points, 3.6 rebounds, are capable options in the rotation. George Hill, Brook Lopez, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, Justin Robinson, Sandro Mamukelashvili and Georgios Kalitsakis are solid pieces in the mix as well. Milwaukee is 11th in the league in field goal percentage by shooting 46.6% as a team this season. The Bucks are 4th in threes per game by draining 14.3 triples per contest and stand 4th in three-point shooting by hitting 36.9% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Middleton, wrist, missed Tuesday's game and is day-to-day at this point. DeAndre Bembry, knee, had surgery and is done for the year. We're talking about two teams that are in different situations as we're in the home stretch of the regular season. The Wizards have fallen apart and that has pretty much left them on the outside of the playoff picture once again. Milwaukee, on the other hand, has jumped ahead of the Bulls in the Central Division and are chasing the Heat for the top spot in the conference. Even without Middleton, the Bucks dominated the Bulls as they pounded them over the final 3 quarters to extend their advantage in the division lead. Given the fact that Milwaukee just dismantled their closest competitor for the top spot in the division standings, they should have no problem taking down Washington in this one. Lay the points and take the hosts in this contest. Our third parlay pick is New Orleans Pelicans vs Chicago Bulls. Over 228.5 points. And here is why. The Chicago Bulls have been in a rut as they've lost 4 of their last 5 games and they will be hoping for a better showing after getting thrashed by the Bucks in a 126-98 road loss on Tuesday. Nikola Vucevic led the team in scoring with 22 points on 9 of 15 shooting, while Demar DeRozan and Zach LaVine each scored 21 points, but no other player scored more than 7 points. As a team, the Bulls shot just 42% from the field and 13 of 33 from the three-point line as they struggled to find their offense and managed just 20 points in the first quarter to fall into an early double-digit deficit which only grew as the game wore on as they got next to nothing from their bench players. Kobe White had a night to forget as he scored just 5 points on 2 of 10 shooting, while Alex Caruso finished with just 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting as he continues to play off the rust. New Orleans dropped a tough 106-103 game on the road to the Charlotte Hornets 2 nights ago. CJ McCollum scored 27 points for New Orleans and Jonas Valanciunas was dominant in the paint most of the night, finishing with 24 points and 18 rebounds. The Pelicans had their 2-game win streak snapped. New Orleans is just 4-6 in its last 10 games, but still have a 2-game lead over San Antonio for the last play-in spot in the Western Conference. Chicago lost another game against a premier opponent in a 126-98 drubbing against Milwaukee on Tuesday night. The Bucks shot 61% from the floor and had 7 players score in double figures. The Bulls shot just 42.4% in a dismal effort on both sides of the floor. Chicago is now 3-7 in its last 10 games and continues its light out at the top tier of the Eastern Conference. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you the user or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.